Gwitch, and welcome back to another episode here of Satisfactory. Back here where we left off the last time in the last video, where I got all the biomass generators and the production set up. Got some tokens and we got a cup. Where is it? I think I put it away. I actually was thinking I'm actually going to go old school. The cup is going to stay where it is. And I'm going to be a nut guy. I'm going to have my nuts in my hand the whole time. So whenever I go for a nice screenshot, it'll have a nut in it. The original the original foreground picture for the first, the start of Satisfactory, before they released the cup in the Awesome Shop and stuff like that. So I'm going to go old school with it. I'm going to have the nut as my trophy, as my carrying trophy. And as you can see in here, so I went over there, is it? I went over to the crash site over there and collected the hard drive and disconnected the power. I also collected some more biomass and I've put it into my production. So I'm going to check stuff here. So the hard drive. So I might as well start the hard drive anyways. That's 10 minutes. Do we have any of these other things that we can do also? I think I have these. Yep. So MAM in organisms. Yep. Oh, other research has been... Oh my god. Rookie mistake. And there you go. Sort that out. Put the chainsaw in here for now, and the biofuel. So yeah, these have been ticking up. I've been gathering up some resources just to have them on standby. And I brought these over here a bit closer as well, so at least we have something to see or something a bit closer to find. So the next... Really now it's about looking at where the factory is going to go and how it's going to progress. I'm not going to do the space elevator this episode. I might do it the next. I have an idea for it, which actually considers I have... maybe we'll see. Or I'll have to look more closely at what I'm going to do for it in another episode, the space elevator anyways. So yeah, so the main thing here is actually disconnecting all of this because of how I want to build. Oh no, I don't want to take up. Pick up that. That's it. Oh, I'm after taking out that as well. Oh well. Yeah. So the hold down. All right. How do I hold on Alt and this? Yeah, that rotates. So 2. I'm going to have to look at here at organization foundations. So we'll do that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh. 4. Yes. The big stone. So and against the factory is going to be, it's going to be based off the grid system anyways. So everything is going to be, we hold down the control button here, it actually gives us an actual physical grid that we can work off. And we can sort of decide where things go and how it fits. So that's where I want, just funny looking here, crouch, but it doesn't matter. That's why I want to see where it's going, everything's going to fit in. Did I fill up that? It did. I love those shortcut keys. If you don't know already, the shortcut keys 1, 2, and 3 correspond to these stuff here. So you don't have to hold or go up and click the actual item and where you want it to go. You can just stick it on. One. So the good old-fashioned pave the pave up the actual nodes. So we're in an organization, production, miners. Perfect. Perfect. How will this one fit over here as well? So I don't want to... I'm looking at these. I don't want to build these guys up, and I want these exposed. I want all my nodes exposed, and all the miners exposed as well. So I want, wherever you go, you'll see the miner, what it's positioned on. And as I said, I want the factories up. So I'm thinking of levels wise. I want to have a consistent level as well. So I don't want a higgledy-piggledy. So I'm looking at this section here is going to be for the iron. So we have to sort of decide of where, how sort of the iron is going to fit first of all. Is 3 high enough? Is it... Do we go 3? Actually, do I have ladders? I think I have to unlock ladders. I do. I have to unlock factory ladders. So I might as well unlock that now so I have it for use. For getting around. Purchase, thank you very much. And buy all. Perfect. Nice schematic to have. That'll come in handy. Okay. So, where are we? If we go back here to this, go to number 3 actually. And where is architecture? Ooh, this looks cool. So, I really want to take advantage of the tractors and the modes of transport and stuff. I want to... I think there's more space for a lot of those. There's a lot of more transport options rather than building Belt City in regards on out of your factory. This is sort of my idea where I'm going. So, all right, we've got a factory floor here. Now, so potentially, I'm wondering, should I have maybe built this out of the thinner one? Maybe. One. What do you think? Will I have that as the... Alright, so if I have... Is there any walls around? Have I unlocked walls yet? I have. We'll just sort of put this wall here. So there's... Oh, crap. We're gonna just see this first of all. Oh, I'm down. I'm falling. Alright. Back up the ladder again. Back up. So, in regards... the wall. So we have... These are the two options, really, in regards... what we do here. As you see, one hides the wall from the outside, and one shows, or one hides the base foundation from the outside, and one shows it. So whether we go, which one we go for? Now, if we go for potentially this... Right, so if I go for this level here... come on, up. Can't believe I missed that jump. So that means just deleting these. Don't delete anything else. I don't want to delete any buildings. And we'll get this here. Okay, so get that one. Get this. Okay, so I've a bit more ideas as well to pass by. To sort of look at what and why I'm sort of steering towards this, the wall this way, is for this fact. So if we stick this here, so this allows me to have a nice space underneath, a nice walkable space. You can traverse easily, not too bad. You can easily potentially just have a ramp heading up here, or even I'd say later on. So I was thinking of having a service area, which is this level, and then have an upper level with the machines. So I have two different ideas in regards to the design of my factories. The first one is all inner. Actually, I can't do that yet. No, I can't. I don't have all the necessary stuff unlocked. I don't. I'm looking at... Alright, where are you? So... we have all the pillars and stuff, the FICSIT roofs. These are a lot of the stuff. Walls. Attachments. So even the conveyor lift floor, the hypertube floors, these are the ones here. And even the pipes as well. Pipeline attachments. But again, I won't be able to start unlocking those until potentially I have my coal setup done. Because I need to sort of just... What are all those things? What are those? Are they... Are they flying things? Are they flying? Some sort of... Are they just dust or particles? Anyway, so... yeah, I was having if we have the machines on top and have the conveyor lift holes going through the floors. So on and so forth. So, at the moment... I can't do that. So, this is our process here. So, this is how the walls are going to be. Alright. This is how our walls are going to be. I'm going to just put one either side here as a demonstration. And then we have... Actually, I built that too close here. I did indeed. Gimme. Yes. You have to go. Up here. See the design method going through my head here. Yeah, so as I said, I want everything in regards up top. So I'll be bringing my resources up from our miner up to this level. Now I have to get rid of this and that to make it. So all movement of items vertically I actually want on the outside of the building. Nothing's going to be in the inside. Only thing that's going to be on the inside of the building is the movement of items between machines. So for now, this whole lot, the movement of items between the machines here are all going to be on the one level. Did that join? It did indeed. So I have to do that the same for both of these. If I build all of these on the one level, I don't think I have a zoop yet, do I? Left, middle, sample building. Middle mouse button. Right is the build menu. Toggle build mode. Oh, I do have zoop. I do have it. Already, yeah. Oh my god, yes. Oh yes, oh yes. I have zoop. So we can extend this both out here. We can have this. The belts run out to the edge of the factory and come up onto this floor. And it means then we have everything down if I need tractors and stuff down below. So I'm gonna let these machines run out. I'm gonna get a floor done up and get some of these piped up, and we start looking at getting layouts done, okay? And I'll get that done, and I'll see you in a second. Well, after a bit of testing and putting layouts together, I came up with, so this is my first iteration of what I was going to do here. Because I didn't have the idea, I didn't have the floor holes and stuff like this for everything, so I decided I was going to do this. But I was like, nah, it's too cramped and it's too not moving forward from what I want to do, so I tried this. I was like, this is great, but it just didn't sit with me. To what I want to do with it. It looks good, like, and you can have walkways on either side of it. You can actually fit the walkways when you unlock them down one side, and you can still see it's down underneath. But then I came up with this idea. With this nice, tidy look. So this is clipping. Look, it has to be done. Nice, tidy factory. So, place a smelter in the middle. And I have the elevators coming up from splitters and merges underneath. They're bringing the resources up and then feeding the resources back down again. And this is going to be carried off to do other stuff on another floor. I've also found a little trick with the wires also. I was like, how can I tidy up these? Look at these beautiful wires here. And you can already see what I've done with them. So to try and keep, again, the factory floor tidy, because this is all going to be one big floor. So when we stick this here, this is going to be covered up like this. Potentially I want to have these little walkways down the middle, have fenced off so you can look in on the machines and still have walk around. I'm going to delete this for a sec. Don't need this here. Get rid of that. So there'll be another row of machines here from this centerpiece. So I'll probably have two, I think 4 I can. Well, at the moment, with my level 1 Mark 1 belts, I can only really make use of 2 of these at a time. So I'm going to put in 2 rows to start off with anyways. To get them up and running. But yeah, see the cable. Alright, so what I done is I put these. So if you run these underneath, you can actually connect the cable. So what I'll do is I'll show you over here. Skid. I will delete this one here. And then you just connect this. And you can connect it to this down here. Wham! And we have power. And there's no wires sticking up. No, nothing, nice and tidy. And we've all our wires down the service ducts underneath. And we have all of our material as well. And we just have the machines. Now, potentially, could put maybe glass foundations down here and there so you can see down underneath. But for now, I like this. So this is how I actually done it was. Alright, so we'll get rid of this one as well. We don't need this here. Yeah, good luck to you. We stick on a second row here. Perfect. I really need a bit of ramp up here. For the time being. What the... Oh yeah. And then... so we won't have them all facing this way. And I had one on the center of each. No, that's not this. That is not center. So once I get one lined up, I can then fairly easily line up the other ones. Holding down control. And right there. Now we're going to have to delete out this. And we're going to... so here I have to actually get the splitter in place first. Now this is a trial and error process. Because just trying to get them lined up. No, that's not lined up. Because if you don't line it up, if you don't set it correctly, it doesn't connect. Yeah, that's it. And then we can easily do this. No, wrong one. We can easily do this. I think it was lined up here. Is that it? I can do... yeah, that is straight. Straight as a die. And then I can just... click from you. No, it is in the center. All right. So center of that one. And that one. And then we get the last one. Oh, look how straight that is. I can just connect. Oh, look at this. Such a treat. Now, it's easy enough to line these one up then. And do we have them up? We do indeed. I press F. Grab these. And that is it. Let's just connect up the rest. We have to connect up all the pipes. We have to connect the exit pipes. Oh wait, what have I done here? Why isn't this connected? Just doing the same cross here. No. Why is... I don't think I have... I don't. Oh god, I didn't actually place them correctly. Yeah, look at... oh god. Yeah, I have the, look at... I put it on the wrong side altogether. Right one, that's it. Now that's it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get all the input and output pipes, or belts, sorry, set up. And then I have to look at getting potentially a roof on this and moving it upstairs to convert into screws or rods and plates. Rods and plates, and then we look at other stages. So yeah, I'll get all this built and see in a second. Before we get back, go over here, I'll show you what I've done so far. I got the hard drive researched, and we have... Ooh. So what do we go for? Stitched? I think it was stitched was the one that was better. Both on the assembler, 18 plates. Which one? I think it's bolted at the moment that I can produce in this. I wonder what the efficiency is in regards. What is there? Yeah. Yeah, go for bolted. Confirm. I also picked up some quartz on my travels for, and I've killed a few more things as well. Is there anything else in here? See if any of these are not needed. I think I did. Alien organisms. So yeah, my travels on picking up more biomass, more leaves, and stuff like that. Need 10 now of each, or 3 of those guys. Nutrients. Anywhere near that? No, I haven't got that yet. Power slugs. Nope. No yellows. Quartz. Got 18 of those, so we can chuck that in there. And that will open up quartz crystals and silica.
Added to the resource scanner.
Yeah. Quartz. I'll dump that back in there, that in there. Sort. What are these? Yeah, that's grand. So that's more research done, but I wanted to come back here and show you where, look at where I am at. What I've left. Do I need rotors for the assembler? Do I? I haven't even unlocked the assembler yet. Yeah, I need to get these few bits unlocked. Parts assembly. Plates. The rotors for those. And the, yeah, so the parts assembly next anyways, because I think I have all of these. So this is all. Will this work? Does it work? Yeah, it does work. I don't need to touch the top, just touch the keypads. So parts assembly unlocked.
More complex assembly of
I need rotors.
Can now be automated. Project assembly parts can now be constructed and sent up via the space elevator. Note: project parts are too complex to produce by hand.
Yeah, I know, yeah. So look, I'm going to handcraft a load of these rotors first anyways before I do anything else, and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, so the have, alright, I have 8 smelters here, converting all into blocks. Now, I'm actually not feeding enough to feed all 8 at the moment, but once I unlock Mark II belts at the end of this thing, I can actually feed in 120 from each of these, and that'll feed the 120 needed for all 8. So then these are then being fed into these guys. So these are all rods. So I have 4 full rods here, and I actually have a second row of rods. Now I have these, give me a second. So technically each one of these takes 15 ingots. So out of 60 ingots I can run 4. At the moment what I've done is only these 4 are running, and I think have I got these set up? Ooh. I have all connected down here, but I do really need to connect these lot here. And I need, well, I'm looking at having this feeding another section upstairs. But yeah, that's part of it anyway. So this is going to be feeding. Whoop. This is going to be feeding upstairs as well. And do I have... Where are these feeding? Well, these rods as well I've set up as well, gone upstairs. I've quite a few. I've got both these to go up. Okay. Jeez, I've a bit more to do. Yes. Anyway, so we go up to the next source. So there's potentially all our rods coming from there. And then we've up here. Okay, so as I said below, I have potentially 8 smelters running at 30 per minute. They'll be producing... Why isn't nothing coming out of these? Oh, there they are, yeah. There's those two. So you can see these. So the first 4 smelters will be feeding this here. And that'll be 30, 60, 90. That'll be 120. So I'll have 120 ingots coming up here producing plates. Great. Exactly what I need. Perfect. From that then, I can produce plates and other stuff. And over here, I'm going producing screws. So, first of all, this is where I need this. So just confirm, yeah, this guy is coming up here. So what I do need to do is copy you, stick you out there, and get this guy. So number 5, pop. And he will... Crap, I need to get down this level to make sure. Now I will be adjusting where these guys come up and down depending on when I unlock the conveyor holes in walls. But for now, they will be feeding in like that. So that is the iron bars coming into the screw production here. So these will be all the screws. There's no power up here yet. I still have to get that organized. Maybe do that now. If I can connect it up already, I do indeed. I can just grab a wall. Now the walls they're perfect. So step on right on that. Then get this bad boy. Now I need an actual through wall. No, I don't actually. I have power on this level already. Yes, I do. So I don't need a through wall one because I'm bringing the power up the far side. Now can I reach it from here? See the power coming up here? Dunk. So that's the power. Alright, so that's the power going on these levels. That's what I like about these levels, these maintenance levels. I can have all of these set up like this and all these wires. Now there's screws. Now, I have done a little wizardry here for the Mark 1 belt. So each of these are producing 40. So that's 4, 8, 12, 120 out of the 3 of them. Now, I can't exactly feed them all onto the belt because I need to divide them up. So the 40 coming out of this, 40 coming out of that, 40 down the middle being divided to 2. That means I have 2 full Mark 1 pipes coming out here. 260s. Perfect. That is great. Fabulous. So what I need to look at next is my beautiful assemblers. I need to get rotors and reinforced iron plates producing. Now I'm not going to touch modular frames yet. Now I can see here I have plates and screws. Alright, so this produces 3 per minute. This produces 1 per minute. 36, 6, 12, 18. It produces faster, but it burns more screws. That is it. So if you look at there, it produces... So this one's 1 per minute. So 6 plates, 12 screws. This is 3 per minute, which is triple the plates, but more than... It's only, if I was to triple the screws, that's 36, but this is 50. So you're sacrificing the extra screws for the extra bolts. Now here's the tricky part. I need to produce rotors as well. So technically, in regards rotors, so that'd be 50. So if I had 2 producing rotors, that'd be 2 rotors a minute. That'd be 10 and 50. Now if I used one of these, I could use, so I'm looking at here 2 rotors, so 250. So I have 60 and I have 60. If I use 1 for the metal plates, that's 50, that's 10 left over. And if I use 2 of these, that's 50 and 10 left over. That's still 20 left over. And I could potentially, that 20 could be fed into reserves for when I need bits and bobs. Or even I can, and that'll give me 1 extra reinforced iron plate compared to 2 rotors. Okay. And I have the rotors as well. So I have the 25. I have to get the 5. That's 10. The bolts. So what am I feeding up here? Potentially I want to get 60 coming up there. Then 10, 30. So if there's 60 coming up there, I still have another 30 left over. So I could technically use the iron bars from the end of this here. Yeah, give me a second. I'll get a thorough layout. I'm looking at the 1 machine for the reinforced iron plates and the 2 for the rotors. And that's just to get them producing the 3 and 2 per minute. And potentially from that I can bleed them off 1 for these guys. So this is 1 smart plating so 2 per minute. So that'd be perfect for the rotors. With 1 machine, and that can be tipping away at the 50 while I'm looking at tidying up the rest of this. Now I think I'm going to change the orientation of these machines because all 3 of them need screws. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to throw it together a layout here with all 3 machines, and I'll bring it back in. Well, I can say I was oh so wrong about timings because, well, I didn't realize the screws were actually, the rotors was 50 every 15 seconds they produced one. So that's 4 a minute. That's 100 screws, and that is 20 per minute. So what I had to do was, as you can see, underclock this one. So the max I was using is 60 per minute in screws because that's all I could give it. So I definitely got that way wrong. So it's currently just producing rotors, which is great, and this is working away at producing reinforced iron plates. Now this one was okay. 60 screws, 30 iron plates, perfect. Not a bother. No confusion, no nothing here. Which is great. It's yeah, me just reading completely the wrong place. And one thing I need to check is power. Not too bad. 270 megawatts, max consumption 181.6. Consuming 85 at the moment. That's up and down because machines are not 100% at the moment, and I just, once I get the belts up, I can tweak them and then get them producing at 100. But that's great. They're producing at the moment. I think I need rotors, and I need reinforced iron plates and rotors to basically start unlocking the last 2 steps. And I think I need 100 reinforced iron plates. So I might need to let this run a bit. I'm going to just jump down here, because if I jump down the whole lot, hey, whale tick thing. Someone pointed out that actually the Salvador Dali painting had elephants who had long legs like this, and someone was like, ooh, maybe that's the influence where these guys came from. Could be. One of the fans is a Salvador Dali fan. Salvador Dali, if you don't know, is an artist. It's a, I can't think, Renaissance artist. A lot of, Melting Clock was one of them. There's a lot of good paintings there out of Salvador Dali. Ooh, I can actually finish this one up now. Dun dun dun. We got jump pads.
Milestone reached. Several buildings aimed at factory traversal can now be accessed in the build menu. Caution
Yes,
is
they can.
recommended during use of these products.
Oh, definitely. Definitely caution. Needs to be used. So we need 50 reinforced iron plates. Look at my factory. Hello, guy. It looks good, I think. I'm liking the idea of the floating factories. Yeah, it looks good. Well, not floating. Eventually, when I unlock everything in the awesome shop, I'm going to get struts put on these. But this is my first base. I'm going to look at setting up the space elevator parts next time around. In the next video, where am I going? I want to go up top. Can I get up? Nope, I cannot. My ladders everywhere. Because they're just... yeah. Just everywhere. Yeah, so this is nice. It's a nice starter base. It's not too heavy on the energy, which is what I need, because I can't really go too heavy yet until I get coal unlocked, and then that's when the fun starts. But it's nice to get you this far. So that's it for today. For this video, I have rotors and reinforced iron plates standardized. In the next video, I'm actually going to look. I'm going to unlock stage 3 in the space elevator, or stage 1. Sorry, I want to get the space elevator unlocked. It's going to be placed temporarily at the moment. I have an idea of where I want to situate the space elevator in a more permanent position. I got an idea about a year ago from a Twitch streamer. She's sorry that she's not, well, she's not sorry, but sad to see that she's not streaming anymore. She's done some fantastic work in regards rail lines and the such. But yeah, that's for the next video. So look at, we hope you have a nice evening, weekend, whatever time you're watching this at, and see you later. Slán.